Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about Teofimo Lopez. He said something about Lomachenko. Ain't nothing special about Lomachenko. And this is what he said. And I just want y'all opinion on this. Well, my opinion is on this. At the same time, of course, he's a boxer. He's an up and coming boxer at the same time. And talking about Lomachenko, not saying I think he has respect for Lomachenko, of course, because he's on a pound for pound number one or number two on the ESPN. But me, I count him as number 3. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, Teofimo Lopez is he's an up and coming boxer, like I said. Somebody ain't nothing special about Lomachenko. I don't, maybe he might believe that, and maybe he might not believe that. Maybe he might be saying that because he just wants some recognition. He wants people to, want to be engaged and talking about what he said, and and just like I'm doing right now, talk about him. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta make a video about him too at the same time. He's looking really good right now, but we're gonna see in the following years or the future or whatever. But I think these two will meet up. I'm not gonna say next year or whatever, or maybe in 2 more years, probably. I'm thinking, but you never know. Because he's calling him out and stuff like that. He said he'd take that fight if they give it to him. If Bob Arum give it to him. One thing about him, of course, like any other boxer, I would say. Well, some boxers, I would say, he's 21 years old. He's good, but right now, you need to just calm down, man, and let it flow, let it come to you at the same time instead of running to it. Maybe you might be ready, maybe you might not. But if you're not ready and you get beat by Lomachenko, you're gonna be regretting it. But that might make you a better man too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Make you a little bit more humble. Not saying he ain't either, but he do have a lot of mouth. But at the same time, who doesn't really in the boxing game? I guess if you don't speak up, a mouth don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Or don't get spoken about at the same time, or don't get no recognition. He's in the professional boxing game too at the same time, y'all. So, but at the same time, just like Ryan Garcia was talking about fighting, he was ready to fight Gervonta Davis, and I'm looking like he's not ready for him. And I'm not saying, I'm gonna say this for Teofimo Lopez. Let it come to you. Let it flow. Get a couple more people under your belt, man, or a little bit of people with a bigger name or something like that, whatever, and very good at what they do to fight Lomachenko. They're not calling him. They're not calling him a good fighter, or he ain't on the number 1 or number 2 pound for pound list on ESPN for no reason. They might got some bias a little bit because he is a white guy too at the same time. But he had 400 amateur fights and lost, I think, one fight or something like that. I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken. But you need to get a couple more people under your belt, man. You only got what? I forgot his record, something like that. It's like 9 or 10 or something. I think it's 10 or something like that. Teofimo Lopez, but you know what I'm saying. And it's like these they. I know they're anxious to get. They want to be they want to get a belt right now. Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and all of them and stuff like that. But I know what they all about at the same time. You only fighting people right now of who was and has been at the same time. We never hit a great record at all. You know what I'm saying? That's for anybody really to a certain point. It's just to build you up. It's politics in the game at the same time. This is what I think. This is what Lopez said. It's a possible that if could happen, Lopez said, of course, and as long as he keeps doing what he's doing, and I become the superstar that everybody sees, then there is goal. We can make it happen, and hopefully it does happen. It's one guy that will definitely impact my resume. Of course, he'll impact your resume right now. And one thing is, he can tear down your resume too at the same time if he loses against him. You know what I'm saying? He said Lopez says he respects Lomachenko, but he doesn't view the athletic skill and southpaw as an opponent he can beat in the foreseeable future. I don't take nothing away from Lomachenko, Lopez said, but I don't see anything special in him. That's all. Maybe he might be telling the truth, or maybe he might not. But the time will tell. Maybe when he do fight him, I think he will fight him. But it ain't gonna be no time. Definitely ain't gonna be this year. It's gonna be probably, I don't know about next year either. Maybe it might be at the end of next year. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when you call him out, man, you know what I'm saying? You call him out. I mean, you know, he might. I don't think Lomachenko's gonna run for you. I think he'll get in the ring with you. He'll show you what he's made of at the same time. But maybe you might got the goods to beat him. I don't know. We don't know, man. I think, but you're still young, man. You know what I'm saying? And skills make fights, and experience makes fight too at the same time. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, be careful who you call out, man. At the same time, I say for anybody in the professional boxing game at the same time. Because I remember Ryan Garcia. If Ryan Garcia would have fought Gervonta Davis, he would have knocked his ass out. And then that probably would have been a wake up call for him. And it was gonna be then he said if we ain't gonna fight in front of the cameras or on TV, he said let's do it in sparring. And then they didn't want Oscar De La Hoya camp, the Golden Boy promotion camp, they stopped that. You know what I'm saying? But that probably would have gave him a good waking up call, man. You know, in sparring. You know what I'm saying? That would not hurt his record, but it probably would not. It probably would have broke him. Maybe, you don't know. Maybe that's why they didn't want to fight as in sparring wise. But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that might have been a wake up call for him at the same time. Sometimes I think some of these young fighters need the wake up call. This is serious, man. But what do y'all think about Teofimo Lopez? You know what I'm saying? Talking about Lomachenko's not special, and he'll take the fight if Barbarian give him the fight, whatever, and all that. And you know, I mean, what y'all think? He just doing it? Do you think he's just talking out his ass, or? You know what I'm saying? He's trying to stay irrelevant, because he is getting some recognition, y'all. Just like I'm doing right now, talking about him right now, about this situation right now. So, but leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the bell icon for new notifications, new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. All right, bye.